Well, it's sundown out here on the river. Looks like there's a waxing gibbous coming out. Otherwise known as the moon. I can see the street lights blinking on down towards Ipswich, Great Neck. And the flashing lights from the windmills down in Gloucester just coming visible. Yeah, really really quiet evening on the water. Not a whole lot going on out here. I saw Fred down on his float a little bit earlier this evening while I was loading up the boat. Yeah, I'm just just probably 50 feet from the bank here. Definitely end up drying out at low tide, but got the bow hatch open. Got a little bit of ventilation because it was pretty warm today. I launched the boat earlier this morning, and I just kind of got her situated, then did a bunch of work back at the house, catching up with a lot of yard work and a bit of tinkering out in the shop. Those are frogs. There's a pond, little wetland that runs into the river on the other side over there. Little waterfall that falls into the river from a freshwater pond. Oh, so super quiet. Can't hear any surf or anything. We've had been able to hear the surf a number of nights, but had a big northeaster blow through on Monday. This is Sunday night. So yeah, last Monday, 15, 18 foot seas off of Ipswich Bay, Massachusetts Bay area. So we could hear the surf for the probably 2 or 3 days after, but it's pretty quiet. Just some road noise from the bridge tonight. Tide's still coming in, probably will be for another half hour or so. And the plan tomorrow is to head back to the house in the morning and get the rest of my gear aboard, and then head upriver with the incoming tide around 3. Which 4 o'clock, which should put me up up near the headwaters of the Parker River about nightfall, about this time tomorrow night. So we'll see if that works out or not. Plans are definitely malleable, so I was thinking about going out sailing this afternoon, this evening, but I guess it's just as well I didn't, because I probably would have been going against the tide with little to no wind. Star out already. Got a sandwich to eat here. Got a bunch of got a bunch of lines to straighten out tomorrow before I take off. Right now, this is just like a total nest, little mouse's nest of string. But I'll get all that sorted out before I head off tomorrow, or maybe I'll even get it sorted out while I'm drifting upriver with the tide. I'll have an oar out just to steer, but most of the propulsion will be done by the tide. It was warm today, almost hot. A little bit too much like summer. It was down in the 30s last week in the evenings, and today was probably 75. So that sun has quite a bit of heat to it now. You know, we're past the equinox. So yeah, should be a real quiet night at anchor, you know, unless a breeze comes up later on. But right now the river is pretty much as flat as it gets. Looks like maybe the buoys are making a little bit of waves in the tide. And even if I'm a little bit late getting in tomorrow night upriver, I've got a full moon to paddle by. So I guess even if I'm still traveling at this time of night, you know, I can light the lanterns and just keep on paddling by the light of the moon. Anyway, I think think I'll grab my... I think I'll grab dinner before it gets too dark and then turn in. Maybe do some organizing below decks before I crawl into the bunk. Yeah, I made a sandwich. It's basically a Reuben, corned beef and sauerkraut and all. I can hear the train now. Train to Boston.